Hey folks, it's Mike here. I just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron, and today we're going to talk about how to tell if a cast iron skillet is hot enough to cook in. So today I've got Teresa's favorite skillet. This is a Pioneer Woman skillet, and I've got it on the gas stove now. There's a couple, 2 or 3 ways that you can tell whether a cast iron skillet is hot. I've got the burner on medium high. But a couple ways that you can tell if your cast iron skillet is hot enough, you can take and rub your hand over it like this. That's one way, but you also can turn your hand over like this, because the bottom of your hand, or actually be the top of your hand, is a little more sensitive than to, like for a man, if your hand's calloused and rough like mine, than it is to be able to sense the heat that way. Now that's one way you can tell. Another way you can tell if the cast iron skillet is hot enough is by using a little bit of water. You can take and put water in there, and if it kind of dances around like that, then your skillet is pretty much hot, pretty much ready to begin to cook with. Now another thing that you can do, as you look at the skillet, you can see, since it's seasoned and has oil in it, you can kind of tell that this skillet is starting to shine a little bit. So what that is, the oil is beginning to heat up the seasoning from your cast iron skillet, so you can kind of tell the shininess of it, and that's a good indicator too that you're pretty close. But the water test is a real good one. Another test that you can do is just take your thumb. Now you got to be real careful with this kind of thing. Just put your thumb right here at the base of the handle, and you can tell if it's too hot. You can tell if it's the about right temperature by touching it there. Now some people do, and I don't recommend this too much, but there's some people will even touch the side of the cast iron skillet like that. You got to really be careful with those 2 techniques there, because you can easily burn yourself, because cast iron gets hot. The whole skillet, handles, the pour spout, bottom and top, everything gets hot, because the heat radiates out from the burner to all sides. So there's one way of doing it, and then there's another way that you can do if you have an infrared thermometer. Let me pull the trigger on and that'll start that. But you see the red dot down in the cast iron, it's reading what the actual temperature is. So right now in the center of this cast iron skillet, it's running about 182 to 185 degrees. You can do it over on the side. You see the heat is radiating out to the sides, showing about 132 degrees like that. So anyway, I just wanted to point these out. There's about 4 or 5 different ways that you can tell if your cast iron skillet is hot enough for you to cook in. So I hope this has been helpful. Hey, it's Mike and Mrs. Cast Iron. We'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.